A little bit of 1980s 8-bit styling mixed with some seriously impressive new-era electrification, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 dazzles as a fast-charging SUV with good driving range. The lineup spans a 168 horsepower, single-motor, rear-drive Ioniq 5 with an EPA estimated 220 miles of range up to a 320 horsepower, all-wheel drive, dual-motor unit with an estimated 256 miles of range. The big range, single-motor, rear-drive model with 303 miles of range is among the furthest driving EVs sold today for under $60,000. Its 350 kilowatt DC fast charging capacity is the real hero, though, enabling charging speeds as quick as those offered by far more expensive and luxurious EVs such as the Porsche Taycan and Lucid Air. Inside the Ioniq 5, there's plenty of room, with more rear passenger space than both the Ford Mustang Mach-E and Volkswagen ID.4. With a wide spread of pricing and range availability, the Ioniq 5 makes a compelling choice for anyone taking a first swing at EV ownership. As the Ioniq 5 just debuted last year, Hyundai makes subtle equipment changes, but enough to bump its EPA rating higher in a few areas. All-wheel drive models now get an EPA estimated 266 miles of range, up from last year's 256-mile rating. All-wheel drive models now get a 113 combined, 90 city and highway rating, which is an improvement from last year. A battery heating system, as well as a preconditioning function, is now standard on all models. Finally, in the rare chance you tow something with the Ioniq 5, know that the maximum tow rating for Cell Unlimited models is up to 2,300 pounds. Going big will get you home when it comes to the 2023 Ioniq 5. That's why we'd recommend the rear-drive Ioniq 5 Cell with an EPA estimated 303 miles of range and 225 horsepower for well under $50,000. It comes standard with a hands-free power liftgate, artificial leather upholstery, ambient interior lighting, a heated steering wheel, wireless charging, and more. The Ioniq 5 has an electric-only powertrain that's available in multiple potencies. The standard range battery paired with a single, rear-mounted electric motor generates 168 horsepower. With the longer range battery, the rear-drive configuration generates 225 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque, which Hyundai says will propel the Ioniq 5 to 60 miles per hour in 7.4 seconds. The all-wheel drive version is much more powerful, with 320 horses and a substantial 446 pound-feet, and quicker, too. It catapulted to 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds at our test track. The Ioniq 5 we drove demonstrated its smoothness on a variety of road surfaces, and its wide fore and EV tires combined with a low center of gravity made it feel athletic going side to side. We only wish its steering provided more feedback and the suspension was a smidge firmer. With the standard 58.0 kWh battery pack, the Ioniq 5 is estimated to provide 220 miles of range. The larger 77.4 kWh pack is rated at 266 miles with dual motors and 303 miles with a single motor. Hyundai says the larger battery can be charged from 10 to 80% in around 18 minutes or at 68 miles in about 5 minutes when plugged into a DC fast charger. The Ioniq 5 with the long-range battery and rear-wheel drive has a combined EPA rating of 114, adding all-wheel drive drops that estimate to 98. With rear-wheel drive and the standard range battery, the EV SUV is expected to get 113 combined. Once we can test these on our 75-mile-per-hour highway route, which is part of our extensive testing regimen, we can evaluate their real-world efficiency. For more information on the Ioniq 5's fuel economy, visit the EPA website. While not as artsy as the cabin teased by the Hyundai 45 concept, The Ioniq 5's interior boasts a tech-savvy space with a digitized dashboard and a heavy dose of eco-friendly materials. A head-up display with augmented reality that can project navigation directions on the windshield is just one fanciful feature. The compact crossover also takes advantage of its all-electric packaging, with a completely flat floor for maximum passenger and cargo space. The front seats also recline and incorporate footrests, which will let folks relax while the Ioniq is charging. With a wheelbase that's longer than the 3-row Hyundai Palisade, the 5 has ample front and rear seat passenger room. Its large center console has lots of storage space, and on top spec limited trims, it slides back and forth between the front seats. Hyundai says the Ioniq sub-brand emphasizes connected living, and the Ioniq 5 has a host of innovative infotainment and connectivity features. A 12.0-inch touchscreen shares a panel on the dash with a 12.0-inch digital gauge cluster, but the former acts as a hub for all things entertainment. This includes smartphone-integrated apps such as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as advanced voice recognition technology. Along with a suite of driver assistance technology, the Ioniq 5 will offer a Level 2 autonomous drive mode called Highway Driver Assist 2, which is similar to GM's Super Cruise in that it can drive on the highway and change lanes with little to no driver intervention. For more information about the Ioniq 5's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA) and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety (IIHS) websites. Key safety features should likely include: available forward collision warning and automated emergency braking, available lane departure warning and lane keeping assist, available adaptive cruise control. Hyundai provides one of the best warranty plans in the industry. Likewise, it comes with an impressive amount of complimentary scheduled maintenance. Limited warranty covers 5 years or 60,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 10 years or 100,000 miles. Complimentary maintenance is covered for 3 years or 36,000 miles.